Greetings, everybody. Welcome to Technopoly411, the show that takes technology, rates it, bakes it, and spits it out.
We'll talk about hardware, software, gadgets, and all that swanky stuff you love. So come along on our journey into geek bliss.
Similar to ignorance,
But not really at all.
Change things up a bit this week and start the show with a Fave 5. And today, it's all about numbers. As the world has already heard, HP has halted production on their touchpad, Veer, and Pre products, all of which ran the Web OS operating system. So today, we celebrate the shortly lived life of these devices with our Fave 5 touchpad numbers.
Now, in the interest of full disclosure, both Nick and Sarah work at an HP corporate reseller. In fact, Nick was the Web OS specialist and had no idea this announcement was coming.
So we are just going to present the facts with no implied perspective. If you seem to pick up on any opinions being expressed, know that they are Nick's and not those of our employer.
Our first fave is the number 37.5, the percentage of time between launch and the discontinuation announcement where HP wouldn't run any advertisement and wouldn't allow any sellers to advertise either. The touchpad was launched on July 1st. Ads didn't hit print or TV until the 18th. The price dropped $100 on day 40, and the notice of evacuation came on day 48.
Our second great statistic is the number 500,000, the number of devices manufactured in the initial run.
270,000 of which were bought by Best Buy.
Now you may be wondering why the Palm developers weren't quite happy with the hardware. That's due to the number 2. The number of years before the acquisition of Palm that HP started working on and purchasing parts for the hardware, which forced Palm developers to modify WebOS to fit.
And our final fave is $1.2 billion, the amount that HP spent to acquire Palm Inc. exactly 1 year before the launch of the now discontinued touchpad. It is true that not all hackers are evil. Some even use their talents to help the world. Glenn, an electrical engineer, used his talents to build a Kindle that was easy for his sister with cerebral palsy to use.
Glenn used parts from a toy reader to make an easy-to-use interface for his sister. They'll need to do some testing, but the idea is simply inspiring. Glenn intends to tailor the interface to his sister's specific needs.
With the prototype build, there could be other technology makeovers designed to suit the needs of those with disabilities. Glenn states that he has a few other tricks up his sleeve.
Who knows? This could be the start of a new wave of devices designed for people with needs that are atypical to the norm. Well, I feel good.
Yeah, it feels nice to report something positive for once.
It's almost like we're in Canada.
What is that supposed to mean?
Well, the news is always happy in Canada, right? And I figured since we were gonna go there anyway.
Well, we should just quit this before you go south.
Yeah, I left my toque at home anyway.
What's a toque?
It's toque, my toque, dude.
I'm glad I'm from America.
Yeah, hey.
Yeah.
Hi everybody, it's time for Tesla's Current.
Stand by for Tesla's Current.
Hey everyone, this is Mike, and it's time for Tesla's Current. Okay, this story makes me want to give up on people, seriously. So, 17-year-old Bobby Lee Huffman of Hickory, North Carolina called the police to report that his PS3 controllers and games were stolen from his home. Well, this is where it gets interesting, people. You see, this is why, kids, you don't do drugs. Because it makes you stupid. Okay? You see, Bobby's mother suspected that his so-called friends had stolen his console, as he had owed them money for marijuana. I know, right? Well, when questioned by police if he had any illegal substances in his house, good old Bobby, he marched right upstairs, handed over his stash like a good loyal dog bringing a dead bird to its owners. I guess we know who has the real addiction in this story. The friends with the PS3. I mean, come on. The PS3 is practically crack anyway. Right, Nick? Yeah? That's what I thought.
F you.
And to top off the current with a shocking twist, no pun intended, Steve Jobs has announced his resignation as CEO from Apple. Due to recent health issues, Jobs has handed over CEO position to longtime fill-in and current CEO Tim Cook. So wait a minute. So HP stops making computers and now Apple too? What is the world coming to? Oh my God. Well, anyway, Jobs, who will now be taking over as chairman of the board, has helped to usher in a new wave of innovations to the tech company with such services as iTunes and data devices like the iPhone and the iPad lines. I'm sure Apple fans everywhere will be mourning the loss of their great icon. And probably posting very ridiculous videos of themselves freaking out on YouTube. I mean, of course, who wouldn't?
Loud noises! Guys!
See, you've been warned. I'm Mike, and you just got Tesla's courage.
So how about that Steve Jobs thing?
I know, it's crazy. As soon as that came on last night, Facebook went nuts with it. I swear.
What's Facebook? Oh, hey guys, how's it going? You like the current?
Hey, Mike. Ooh, it was electrifying.
Pretty shocking,
Yeah,
eh?
it was.
Oh, yeah. So,
Yep.
pretty awesome. So, anyway, good show tonight, eh?
It was a good show. It was a good show. A good show? I'm Sarah,
I'm Mike.
I'm Amber.
and you've got the Technopoly 4.
One.